The 8-year-old girl, who was pregnant, climbed up the tree with her sister to play. Suddenly, the branches beneath them were crushed. While leaving, she fell into the century-old hole. Seeing Anna fainted in the hole, her sister shouted, "Mummy, Mummy!" Then they rushed home to her parents in a panic. Her father climbed up and kept calling out for Anna, but he couldn't get any response from her at all. At that moment, first a police car arrived, followed shortly by a fire truck. The firefighters assessed the situation, and then quickly set up a ladder. One of the firefighters was taken into a hole in the tree. Just as they were in the process of rescuing her, an ambulance arrived on the scene, and the paramedics got out of the vehicle and prepared themselves quickly, because no one knew if Anna was alive or dead. Up to that point, her mother was so frightened that she ran to the big tree, and then she was so scared, she ran to the tree. She was so terrified that she ran to the tree, cried out, and prayed to heaven for assistance. Dad also knelt beside her and began to pray earnestly for their daughter's safety. At this moment, the two sisters began to join in the prayers as they were deeply concerned about Anna's well-being. They fervently hoped nothing bad would happen to her, so they remained on their knees in front of the tree, praying earnestly until late into the night. Eventually, Anna was gently pulled out of the hole, but she remained in a coma. With great care, they placed her on a stretcher. The doctors hurried to examine her, and to everyone's immense relief, Anna was still breathing. This brought a huge sense of relief to Mom. The helicopter arrived swiftly to ensure she was transported as quickly as possible. The doctors were quite pleased with her condition, given that she was still breathing. The helicopter arrived, and it was imperative to get Anna to the hospital with utmost urgency. She was quite surprised to discover that Anna didn't mention having a tummy ache, but was instead playing just like any normal child. She felt puzzled, and even more surprised when her daughter's belly, which had been noticeably high, gradually returned to its normal state. Excitedly, she called for her father to come over and have a look at it. Yet, amidst all this happiness, she was taken aback by something her daughter said. "Don't be in a frenzy, Mama, she mentioned I'd be fine." It turned out that Anna had landed on the ground, and it had been completely pitch black, and then she found herself out of her body. Then, she emerged from her body, and not only did she see her own body, but she also observed her own body. She also noticed a delicate white butterfly, and as she reached out, she gently flicked its wings. Suddenly, a whole new world unfolded before her eyes. She wasn't quite sure where this magical place was, but she felt deep down that it was safe. In the heart of a stunning forest, she touched the most exquisite flowers. Amazingly, the petals of these flowers transformed into butterflies and began to flutter around her. She then found herself dancing gracefully through a vast sea of flowers, twirling with the soft white clouds above. At the edge of a crystal-clear lake, she stretched out her feet and took a step onto the water's surface, which magically transformed into the white clouds. As she continued to walk through these clouds, she noticed a bright light ahead of her. At that very moment, a gentle voice emerged, saying, "I love you." Anna wanted to stay, but was told to return to be cured. Her parents were incredulous when they heard this. To confirm, they revisited the Boston hospital, where an examination cured an incurable disease. The doctor believed Anna's nervous system regenerated from a head injury, curing the disease. This near-impossible event seemed miraculous. She was thrilled by her daughter's recovery and hugged the doctor and receptionist. She expressed gratitude for everything, including neighbors who cared for her at night and airport staff who assisted with tickets. With warmth and love that asks for nothing, the world isn't hopeless. Grateful for families and kind strangers, miracles may not always occur, but love is constant. Watch Deadwood for a glimpse into the film world.